Normally, when there is a tough vintage in a certain country, as a buyer for wine text, it usually provides opportunity because oftentimes within that vintage, there are certain areas that actually were pretty good. Certain wines actually made pretty good wine. 2020 in Napa is extremely challenging. And yes, there are a few producers that did make wine this vintage if they picked before the fires. But the Galoni reviews that came out the other day on Venice really paint a very telling picture. Think about this for a second. 2020 Napa, Galoni put out 765 reviews. Most of them look like what you see above, which you can see the little points, but there's no score there. And when you click in, it says this wine wasn't bottled because of wildfires. In reality, out of the 765 wines that he would have put in this report, only 166 were reviewed. That's it. The rest weren't made. So you're talking about close to 600 wines that would have normally been made that were not made because of the wildfires. 2020 is a very tricky vintage. Definitely do your research. Definitely be careful. Look at when the winery picked. Read reviews when you can. And make careful selections with this unfortunately tragic vintage in Napa.